I wanted to give an overview of the weekly engagement facilitation assignment. For 1 week during this semester, you and a partner will be responsible for planning, presenting, and then both summarizing and giving feedback to students on their work during that week. Part of teaching in a blended or online format is thinking about how you facilitate those kind of conversations and engagement as a designer and as a teacher. So the first part of this is that you are going to prepare the prompt that people respond to. And by prompt, it can be a question, it can be a task, it can be a conversation. And what I'm looking at is that it's relevant to the topic of the week. It's an engaging activity, and it's appropriate in scope, meaning it will take 1 to 2 hours for a typical student to complete the task. And you're going to have to make sure that the instructions are clear and that you have links and that tutorials are provided to support all your classmates who may not be familiar with whatever kind of media you're asking them to engage with. Then during the week where you are on duty, you need to be present in Google Classroom to provide guidance as people are starting to submit their work and ask questions about it. You'll also want to have ready some additional resources, articles, or samples. And again, you can post those in Classroom or on Twitter with the hashtag EDT520. And you'll want to quickly address any misconceptions if they arise so that folks, as they're processing, are making sure that they're using the right information. So that's during the week. And then after the week, you're going to bring the key themes to light from everyone's work. What did you notice across everyone's posts or assignments? You want to celebrate the ideas and the creativity. With your summary, you want to use rich media, so either a hyperlinked document, creating a thing link board, making a video that demonstrates fluency with your ability to give feedback in a variety of modalities. And this will be something that's shared with the whole class. And then the fourth and final part is you're going to consult with your partner to assess if all members of the class should receive full credit for the activity. And you can consult the class list. And you'll email me with your thoughts and include notes on why you believe someone did not meet the criteria for earning 5 points, if that's what you feel is warranted. And then just in there, if you would each include a brief reflection on what you learned about facilitating or the content as a host for the week. So that's kind of the how-to. The schedule looks like this. So this is the actual week of class. This is going to be the topic of that week. This column is the date the prompt is due to me so that I can post it for your classmates, which means you're going to have to read ahead to see what the content of that week is in order to do this. This is the week of the actual class. These will be the names of the people who have signed up to do that week. This is the date that your landscape post is due as a team. And again, you'll post that in the stream of Google Classroom. And then this is also the date where you will send me the analysis of classwork. That's going to be a private email to me on feedback for your peers. So I hope that helps you to see the different elements. You'll prepare the original prompt. You'll monitor during the week, then you'll summarize to your classmates and provide feedback to me. And hopefully you'll also be able to provide feedback to your peers during that. To prepare the prompt, what you'll do is you'll go ahead into the next week. For instance, if someone was doing weeks 3 and 4, and you'll get a sense of what's the foundational material that I've put there. And then your goal is to create this. This is the prompt for the weekly engagement in weeks 3 and 4. You and your partner will be creating this and emailing me the full text of this so that your partner or your classmates will have really clear instructions as to what they're going to do. Now this one, you'll notice, does have an estimated time of about 3 hours, and that's because it's 2 weeks. For all of yours, even if it's a 2-week window with vacation, it should still be a 1 to 2 hour task. Let me know if you have questions, and I look forward to the creative ways that you work to learn how to facilitate online discussion and engagement with content.